Hi, I'm Bryce from CPAP Direct. In this video, I'm going to show you how we use the myAIRVO 2, which is the platform for home use. So this is the device here, and the first thing we need to do is make sure that you put water in the chamber. So this is a standard HC 360 chamber, and you need to put in distilled water or demineralized water ideally. Some people use water out of the kettle, but it'll still have some trace elements in it. So it's always best to use distilled water. You can usually get it at the supermarket for in 5-litre bottles quite cheaply anyway. So we press down at the first part of the device here at the front and push the humidifier in until it locks, and that clip comes up there. Inside the carry case, which is conveniently set out, in the top section we have a spot for our tubing, and in my case I'm going to be using a cannula. However, there are different adapters for trackies. When you're connecting the tube, there's some pins at the top and some pins here, so we need to put the pins, slide it down on the top, and then push down on the flange to cover that and lock it into place. The connector for the cannula clips on there. There are different sizes of cannulas, obviously depending on whether infant or child or adult, and how big our nostrils are as well. There's a little clip here which makes it easy to hold the tubing onto a shirt sleeve. By pressing in the tabs here, we're able to hold that in place. Should probably be best to go down a little bit further here, down here. And we put the cannula on. Just in the middle of the nose there, and then press and hold the power button. So the machine will now go through a heating up cycle, and once that's finished loading up and heating up the chamber, the airflow will start coming through the hose and the cannula, and I have complete control on the screen as to what temperature and also what flow rate the humidity is delivered for my airways. And it's not a closed circuit, so there's plenty of leakage. It's not like I need to keep a seal like in a CPAP mask. It's a very, very comfortable device to wear. You could use cannulas if you can't breathe through your nose, and you can use like a nebulizer mask as well instead. And we can alter the flow on that as well to be more comfortable, or the temperature on that as well. So another important part of this device is this little nib here, which allows you to connect supplemental oxygen if that's required, to mix that with the humidification as well. There is an algorithm within the device here which will show you the oxygen fraction which is being delivered through the myAIRVO device. Very cool. Once you finish using the myAIRVO device and you press and hold the power button to turn it off, it'll run through a 100-minute cleaning cycle, which is actually a drying cycle, to dry out all of the moisture and humidity to make sure that there's no bacteria there for the next time. This means that it is always going to be nice and clean when you turn your AIRVO on to use it the next time. From a maintenance perspective, there are some consumables that you're going to need to replace. The cannula should be replaced every month. The circuit should be replaced every 2 months, and the filter on the back should be replaced every 3 months. To replace the filter, the back cover comes off and the filter peels off like that. Kind of like a vacuum cleaner filter. For patients that decide to get their own myAIRVO for home, we have an auto ship facility which allows people to go on a direct debit, and we will automatically ship the consumables on a periodical basis to make sure that you're always using your myAIRVO device hygienically.